Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? What's up, man? Like, what's going on? Like, what's popping, man? Like, I'm still, like, laying down and, like, I'm off this morning, so I'm, like, chilling until I gotta go to work this evening. I still look a little rough. I think I might round myself up today. But, yeah, hairline ain't that bad, but I still might freshen it up. But what's going on, man? Like, another episode, Random Thoughts, everybody, my club, like, that's what's going on, man. Bored as fuck right now. Like, just came on here talking. Like, I was watching this video. Like, all I do all fucking day, like, it seemed like, is watch fucking videos everywhere. Like, I just watch it. I get stuck on that shit. Like, I don't know. They just be 3 minutes, 2 minutes, sometimes longer. I was like looking at real shit. Like, I don't know why. Like, and then anime. Like, I get stuck on those. When sometimes playing a football game. But, like, other than that, it's just crazy, man. Like, I don't even watch sports no more, but I play Madden. It's funny as fuck. Like, I don't. Like, it's just, I don't have the funny thing is, I can watch 3-hour movies. I can watch anime back to 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 back. I can watch these videos, 3-minute videos or whatever, back to back to back to back to back to back to back, be up for hours. But for some reason, I can't watch a whole game of anything. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just like instant sleep. I guess it ain't enough action or enough going on for me. It's just like time out here, commercial here, let's sell something. Oh, this. I don't know. Like, it's just irritating. But what drove me to like come on the channel today? I was watching this video. It was like somebody was like, "This is nice" or something like that, and it was like, you see a bunch of people at a beach and this big ass net come out the ocean and there's a bunch of fish in it, and then like people was commenting on it, like talking about how is this nice when you rape in the ocean, and if humans fish like this all the time, we won't have no fish in the sea. And like people just, I don't know if like people just genuinely just fucking just like get mad at every fucking thing but I don't understand. Like, this one comment I really didn't understand. Like, it was like, go vegan or something like that. But they had a picture of a fucking dog as like their profile picture. Now, my argument with vegans, I always had arguments, because most vegans have pets. How are you against eating animals, but you're not against enslaving them? And when I say that, people get, like, a lot of people get mad, and that's another thing. And this is the thing that I fucking hate, and it happened at work yesterday, and it's a totally different subject, but it's the same entity of what I'm about to explain. I hate when people can't debate. Like, we don't have conversations anymore. Like, a conversation is you say something, I say something, and we agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? But somewhere in that conversation, we understand what each other are talking about, and we get our point across. We don't do that anymore. We just splur out random facts, or we just talk about whatever. And as long as everybody on the same page, we can talk. But as soon as somebody disagree or say something that you don't remotely agree with, you just shut down and you get mad, or you walk the fuck off. Like, I don't understand why we cannot agree to disagree anymore. Like, it's no more debates. It's like you say something and somebody take it the fucking wrong way, because most people are fucking too goddamn sensitive. Like, it's funny that people say I'm sensitive, but like, I don't just get mad and say fuck you and like walk off in the middle of a conversation. Like, I let you prove your point, and then I try to prove mine. What usually happens is like people just can't accept somebody like thinking something different or looking at something different. Like, I don't understand it anymore. Like, I don't understand it. Like, and I like to say shit. I'm petty as fuck too, FYI. You know what I'm saying? I'm snarty, petty. Like, I throw shit at you like quick, like shit like that. Like, I intend to piss you off because I want you to come back with the same energy. But instead, motherfuckers get mad, they get in their feelings, and it's just like it's no fun. Like you can't have a healthy debate, a funny ass debate. Like that's funny as fuck to me. Like when I say shit like that, like when somebody like when vegans say shit, and I'll be like, well, you don't eat animals, but you will take a baby away from. And I had this conversation with somebody earlier about why, like, and they disagree. You can tell in their face they disagree with what I was saying, but they didn't get mad. They just listened. And then at the end of it, it made sense to them. Like I was like, and I had to compare it to my children, because I was like, because think about it. Like some people like that like people that sell dogs or whatever, like that professional dog like sellers or whatever you call that damn job. I don't know. I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna like try to figure out. I don't care at this point. But what I'm saying, like say for instance, if you breed a dog breeder, that's what it is. So let's say you breed dogs, all right? Now, basically, it's no different than being a slave master. Like if you think about the terminology of it, like because we all think that like animals don't have feelings or something. Like we all act like they don't have feelings, or they don't think the same as humans, or like they're not capable of like raising themselves, or like because like every other fucking animal on Earth that has like families and shit can't raise their family apparently. But anyway, like so like. A dog have a litter of kids. You know what I'm saying? Girl, boy, girl, whatever. Litter of dogs. People literally would like sell them off. But like, think about the mother in this situation. Like, I gave birth to this child. I fed this child from my teat. And then somebody just took it. And then they bring another, and then they make me do this act all over and all over and all over and all over and all over. It's no worse than like the queen ant. Like it's like queen whatever. I think it's either a termite or an ant. One of the queens where all she does is have like some like a crazy amount. I can't give you the accurate number right now, but a crazy amount of babies a day. That's all that's their whole purpose in life. It's fucking just the birth. Their fucking future, I guess. Like I could not imagine like who takes over that job. Like who signs up for that shit? Like how the fuck did that shit? Like you know what I'm saying? Like some like when I think about like a lot of this shit in my head, and I don't know if it's just me overthinking it or me just like somewhat in my feelings. I don't know why I would be in my feelings, but like when I think of shit like that, I think of like how fucked up of a job that some people have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So other people can just like be assholes or be pointless peoples on Earth. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it sometimes. Like can you imagine like if that was your sole purpose in life was just to have millions upon millions of fucking termite babies? Like I couldn't imagine like like how I don't even know if it's painful or not. I don't know what that process feel like. I don't want to know, but like that's gotta fucking be the boring and shitty as fucking way to live. But that's off subject. But that really is off subject. But what I was saying to this person, and like they kind of got it. Like people don't understand me sometimes. And like that's why I name my podcast "Everybody Hates My Club," because eventually they do, because they don't understand me. Like this one girl told me she think I need therapy or something like that because I don't have feelings, or I don't think like this one girl like walked in the back when I was packing at my job or whatever. I was like, that's some of the parts of my job. I'm not gonna talk about it, but I was packing this order, and like I was having conversations just like this. Like this is what I do off camera sometimes. Like I have conversations of me like not with myself, but like literally me talking out scenarios or like thinking about stuff that I could put on here or put somewhere else. And like She walked in the back room and she was like, "You talking to yourself?" And at first I was like, I was gonna put that wall up of defense, like, no, you just. But then I was like, actually, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like because I realized that with everybody, almost everybody I work with now, I have to talk out scenarios before I even do them. And she was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, because like I don't usually think before I say things, and I realize a lot of people don't understand like shit that I say." So like, and she was like, "What do you mean? Give me an example." And like, so this is where the subject, this is where it changes. But I'm gonna come back to my premises of the whole reason why I compared the two. So there's a singer. Her name's Billie Eilish. I've been calling it English. I don't know. I've been saying fucking her last name up, and it's like an easiest spelling last name ever. It's just the way it's pronounced. I mess up. So, but anyway, like she's like the number one selling artist right now. Like far as like just for the week or whatever, her and Nipsey are like 1 and 2. Which sucks because like a man had to die for his album to get sold, but like that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so she had something about like some crazy ass number like 800 and some thousand units pre-downloaded, the highest ever. So you know what I'm saying? This I was explaining it. I was talking about it. This dude at my job was like, "Yeah, who is she?" or something like that. Tony, he was like, "I keep hearing the name, but I never heard the music." So I played some for him, and he said, "Man, yeah, I don't like that sad type music," which I understand. Like, if you don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, you like it. But her album is literally about like a whole bunch of stuff. Like far as how she view life and stuff, but you can tell that like drugs have an issue with it, and like, and then like I got to talking, and I said yeah, like she had Tourette's, and then I like usually like when people are like high all the time, like they write like off the wall, so and then it's girl Jasmine, instead of like just agreeing to disagree, like normal people should do. And this is the reason why we have racism, war starts, and all that, because nobody know how to agree to disagree. Nobody's gonna look at life the same. We're not the same people. We're not wired the same. We look at things differently because we don't view life the same. We don't. It's just. That's why I always tell people, it's your world, I'm in it. Because like we don't look at it the same. Like I can look at something totally different than you look at it. You know what I'm saying? I can believe in something totally different than you, but I can agree to disagree, and maybe you can change my opinion or something. Maybe you can prove me fucking wrong, or I can prove you wrong. Or maybe you can see where I'm coming from if you try to pay attention. But instead, she just like, "Bye, Michael," and got mad and walked off. And I'm like, how are you gonna get mad? Like, what did I say to offend you? That's why I was trying to understand, and she just barged off. And I was talking to Tony. I was like, I don't understand. What the fuck did I say to her to offend her? And he was just like, I wouldn't worry about it. I was like, yeah, but that's the problem. Nobody can disagree anymore. Like nobody can debate anymore, and it's irritating, man. Like it's irritating. And I was telling him like he was like, but I do understand what you're saying, and it makes perfect sense. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe, and somebody else was like saying maybe like she maybe she's like in that type of situation and she just didn't feel. I was like, it doesn't, like, I mean, maybe I'm insensitive and I don't think before I talk, and it sucks, man. Like it sucks because we about to come to a place in life where everybody's gonna be soft. Everybody's going to be soft. You're not going to be able to say nothing. All you're going to be able to do is smile and say hi. And that's it. Conversations are going to be to a minimal. Like, you ain't going to be able to have conversations with people. Like, you ain't going to be able to, like, do nothing. You go to work and go home. Like, you can't say nothing. You can't do nothing. You cannot be yourself. You cannot express yourself. You cannot say anything. Like, you can't invite people into your world or whatever. Like me, flirtatious person like by nature. It's not like I mean to be, but like that's me. Sex controls me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm about it. I'm good at it. I'm great at it. I'm actually great at it. It's not. I'm not saying that just because I just dropped something and I don't know what the hell I dropped. What the shenanigans? I hate when that happens when you drop something off my controller. But anyway, oh damn. Anyway, like and I'm not just saying that like most guys because they want to. Like I study that. I study this shit. I've been with a lot of people, a lot of women for a reason because I study that shit. Because I suck at relationships. I do, but I'm going to make sure you have the best. I'm the best that you ever fucking had. That's like what I thrive on. And I'm not just saying that shit. I mean that shit because like I want to be remembered. I want to be loved. I want to be fit. I want all those damn emotions, but like I can only do that in the moment. Like I don't know how to retain it. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. But like, so, but like I have to like, for me as a person, like I can't be that. And I think we hide everything. Like I think people have to hide a lot of shit. And that's why you find out down the road, oh, that motherfucker was crazy. Or, oh, that motherfucker was this. If people was allowed to be themselves, then you will understand people a lot differently. And it's like you wouldn't be surprised about shit. Like I'm the type of person, I'm bringing out whatever type of person you are. I'm trying to figure that shit out. I want to know who the fuck I'm working with. I don't want to be surprised later like, oh, that motherfucker came and shot up the building. I didn't expect that. I can tell you every fucking crazy person I work with because I figure because I'm not like these people, man. Like I don't understand the way this world is working, man. Like it's fucking crazy. So when I see stuff like when I see people comment on shit like and they be like, oh, go vegan, and you have pictures of dogs, I don't understand it. Like I don't understand the way people think anymore. I don't understand how one thing is greater than the other. It's like it was like another thing that the reason I brought up the whole dog issue at work. It was because I was looking at this girl and like I like all types of women, but I, you know what I'm saying, but like it's like sometimes I'll be like on Facebook like strolling, I see people and then I'll be like, oh, she pretty, it'll be like a pretty blonde hair girl or something, and then all of a sudden it's like if she's country and like a random hunting picture comes in, like, so that what brought it up. It was like I saw a hunting picture, it was like her and a bunch of other people all in camo and shit, and I was like, I don't understand how you can hunt animals, but you can't fight dogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I agree. I'm not saying that I would want people to fight dogs. I'm just saying if that's frowned upon and that's like the worst thing ever for like people that love animals, dog lovers and cat animals. Because people say they love animals, but they only really fucking love dogs and cats. The rest of them, you know, if a fucking tiger was walking down the street, motherfuckers be like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, kill it. You know what I'm saying? But like a dog or a cat, they like, oh no. Like, I like dogs and cats more than humans. You like dogs and cats more than humans. Like, okay. But like, we can shoot Bambi. We can shoot deers. And we can shoot lions, tigers, and bears. We can shoot all that shit. Like, bang, bang, as long as you got a license. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't go out in the woods and shoot nothing because I don't have a license to hunt. But I wouldn't want a license to hunt. Like, for what? For why? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't fight no dogs. I don't even like, I wouldn't even have a fucking pet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if I ever became rich and I decided to get a pet, it's going to be like an abandoned tiger or something. Like, something that like somebody like poachers or like something might have killed this fucking family because they fucking assholes, and instead of putting it in a cage in a zoo, I have a big ass land and I would raise that motherfucker out there to be a cold-hearted motherfucker. Be a tiger. You gonna be a tiger. What you want to eat today? You want a fucking rabbit? Throw that shit out there. I don't know. Like, I don't know what tigers eat. I don't know. I've never been in the fucking store. I mean, I can watch documentaries and like Google that shit, but like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of figure, like, I don't know how it is to be a tiger. I'm not a tiger, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but what I'm getting at is that, like, I don't understand how it's okay to hunt animals, but it's not okay to fight them. Like, who makes up these fucking rules? Like, how do people agree to some shit? Like, I don't understand it. It's just like if you like try making up a word or something, or fucking up the English language in front of somebody, especially an English major, and watch how pissed off they get about like your grammar or how you talk. Cause I meet people that get mad if you don't text or somewhere. This one girl's like, I'm really big on punctuations and like you can't just run sentences together and like all this shit. I'm like, first of all, somebody made this shit up. When we came, like when humans were first on this earth, it wasn't like motherfuckers was just like, we're gonna speak this way or something like that, man. Times back then, motherfuckers just acted like they see a woman and it was a guy and they realized, oh shit, this ain't the same as me. So they ran up on it. You know what I'm saying? Why her chest? Ooh, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how they communicated back then. It wasn't like motherfuckers was like trying to figure out, and then they realized that they had to fucking develop a language or something to communicate with somebody, because you can't just run up on people and just start squeezing on them, or like just like, oh shit, like you got a hole and bending them over and fucking them, like, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't do, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to like find a way to get to it, because eventually, because back then, imagine like when you wanted to claim a woman, you had to fight over her, you had to fight for her, you know what I'm saying? There was more warriors and like and shit then. Like, people fought over women then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole like shit about like with Achilles and all of them, like when the dude like fell in love with that one dude wife, you know what I'm saying? He treated her like shit and she fell in love with him. What's his name? I forgot. I forgot what his name is. I don't want to get into it. Like, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he took her and then they started a big ass war over that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he killed his ass. But like, and took his woman back. Like, but that's what motherfuckers did back then. Like, and now it's like to a point where, like, over time, men has gotten softer and women have gotten harder. And it's going to get to a point where women are going to control everything. And it's not, I don't care. As long as it's still a beautiful world, I would be down with it. I don't care who runs what. As long as everybody get to be free and be able to debate, I'm cool. Agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to bring back. But like, we don't have that no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just, and like, and shit's over. Like, men are getting softer and softer and softer and softer and softer, man. Like, it's like, and like, it's crazy, man. Like, this world is like fucking crazy to the point where it's okay to enslave animals, but it's not okay to eat them anymore. You see how I probably lost a lot of y'all and got y'all back at the same time, and how I tied everything together. This is how my brain works 99.9% of the time. Like, I see so many different variables of a situation. You might just see two people arguing. I see all kinds of shit when I see it. Like, I think I act out in my head and think out scenarios of how shit can go, and like, oh man, like, it's just, I'm just waking up. But it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. Like, I just thought about it, like, and it just like made me want to, like, you know what? Let me record something. Oh, I gotta give me a sip of some water or something. My throat dry as hell. But no, like, It's just crazy, man. Like the way life is, man. Like, and like when somebody told me maybe you do need therapy, I'm like, no. Like I am well aware of me as a person. I know what I am. I don't understand others. I don't understand the way they think. A therapist is not gonna be able to tell me how to understand others. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, all they're gonna do is like try to make you seem like it's something wrong with you when there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you thinking the way you think. You know what I'm saying? It's just wrong when you hurt others or when you do something wrong to others. You know what I'm saying? It's not wrong. It's not. It's just not. It's not. It's called being different, and it's called life. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing wrong with somebody that's loves or like love sex or whatever. Like people get paid to have sex or whatever. It's wrong when people like try to take it or like, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole that's why I didn't get mad about the whole R. Kelly thing. Because the parents, you know, they took the money. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't agree with any of this shit. But it seemed like everybody in the situation before the money was gone was cool with it. It seemed like Aaliyah made a song talking about age wasn't a number. You know what I'm saying? Like now, if this motherfucker was just like manipulating people and just like really fucking these people's heads up, then that's something wrong and God is gonna judge him. You know what I'm saying? God is gonna judge him. I'm not gonna judge him. God is gonna judge him. He gonna have to answer to it. You know what I'm saying? When that day comes, and I wouldn't want to be him. But if it's something like where like he knows he has a fucking problem and people are cool with it and they like accepting money, because what people don't understand is like rich people live different lives than we do. You know what I'm saying? We're broke. So every fucking thing is going to seem like the harshest shit ever to us. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't understand like why people do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like if you heard a story right now about like people eating exotic animals, you probably freak the fuck out. Like what? Somebody going around eating king cobras? You what? Somebody going around eating elephant meat? Like what? They eating rare tiger? They drinking Ethiopian breast milk? Like what is? But like what the fuck is going on? Like why the fuck would anybody do that? And then you become rich, and you realize that there's a whole other slew of shit that like as long as you got money, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. And these people with money end up doing whatever the fuck they want to do because they get bored. You know, so they end up doing shit like, and we as broke people, we are like pretty much the people that everybody use for their argument. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole Robert Kraft thing about women being sold for slavery or whatever, sex slave and whatever. And you know, if you know that shit, then that's shame on you. Shame on you. But they have brothels and shit all over the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? People get paid to have sex. People paid to have sex. You know what I'm saying? Women are doing that shit. But like, as long like there's some women out here that just marrying men with money, and that's literally a man paying for sex. He's just paying for one person, and he has a contract, which is crazy as hell to me. But what the fuck ever? Like some shit. Like I don't think people like look at life the same. You know, and it's like, and it's bothering. It's like bothering me. It's like it's crazy. Like because we're not billionaires. I'm not a billionaire that lost my wife. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say how or judge the whole Robert Kraft thing. I can't because I don't live that lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? I don't live that lifestyle. Like I never will. I never have. I never will. Like I never live that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine if you was a billionaire. Now you're a billionaire, all right? You lost your wife, and you're horny. Now if you go on dates, of course you can pick from the litter, but all they're gonna want is your money any fucking way. So you're telling me I can pay to get some pussy? Shit, I can pay somebody and I ain't gotta worry about all that other shit. Sign me up. And that's probably what he did. And then they found out he found somebody who hooked him up with a cheaper one. Man, the girls here are cheaper, but they still look good, and it's like it's amazing. Like he probably went into some shit, and then that's when some shit happened. Now, if that happened, I have no problem like with his part of it. But if somebody came up to him and said, "Yeah, man, it's cheaper because they capture these girls from like different countries and like they bring them here," and then you still be like, "Oh shit." It's against their will, and they sitting there like crying, or they drugged up, doped up, or something like that, and it's not like an agreement between it. Then that's fucked up. That's pretty much rape, and I'm not gonna judge you. Like I said, God is gonna judge you. I'm not one to judge. I don't judge. I try to see both sides of each story, and you know what I'm saying. I try to understand like why somebody did something. Like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, when I see certain things, like, I question it. Because it's like, I don't understand how you can say you don't eat animals, but then you have no problem with taking them away from their parents. Or have no... Now, if you somebody that found dogs or rescue dogs, you know what I'm saying, and then they had kids and you raised all of those kids, and then like the parents died or something, like, and then you like, well, I don't know what to do with all these pets, and you give it away, give them away or something, and that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you just like trying to make a gang up, like just trying to make money off of like selling somebody like kids or like whatever, I think that's messed up. Personally, I understand. I just think it's messed up, and I also think that like if you hunt animals, that's messed up too, because like the level of like shit that y'all go, it's not like y'all just go out there and just go and shoot the motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers go out there in camo. Some of y'all got night vision goggles. Some of y'all got infrareds. Some of y'all got like, y'all practice before y'all go. You gotta practice. You know what I'm saying? Like these animals don't stand a goddamn chance. Y'all motherfuckers sneaking up on them. Sneaking up, playing in the goddamn woods, playing possum and shit, hiding for like a long ass time until you see one and then you pow. It's kind of fucked up. It's kind of like reminding me like it's like I always say like if I join the army, it's like, and I had to go to war, it'd be like one job that I want, but at the same time I hate the idea of that job, and that's a sniper, because snipers, like, that is like the sneakiest, most fucked up shit ever. Like if you go to war with somebody and you just it gotta suck to be having a conversation with somebody outside and then they just fall on the ground, and that panic before you fall. Because it's probably going to happen. If they pluck him, they're going to pluck you. But that second or two of panic in your fucking face, or like in your spirit, knowing that like that's a fucked up way to go, it's some bullshit, man. Like you just pew. Like what the fuck what just happened to Billy? what the fuck? The bang, that pow. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, oh my God. Like, the only thing that's probably worse is when your ass get found and they motherfucker send a bomb at your ass. Because that's the only way you gonna get a sniper. You gonna have to blow up everything around it to make sure you got that motherfucker. Like, we gonna blow that whole fucking area up. You motherfuckers over here plucking people out there. All right, motherfucker. Watch this. Boom! Son of a bitch. Because that gotta suck, man. Like, but it's so, like, the coolest, like, fucking position, man. Because you ain't around all the gunfight or nothing. You just hiding in the bushes or hiding somewhere. And you just like. And the fucked up thing about the whole thing is they don't never be close. They be like 500, 600 yards away. Like, 100 yards is a football field. That's like 5 football fields. You just hiding. You like, hey. Give me your name. Let me know when it's green. Green light. Green light, bam! Like, what the fuck? Like, you just chilling. Probably listening to music and shit. Like, here I go again on my own. Bam! Living down the only road I ever know. Bam! Like, what the fuck? And then you got hunters out here thinking they motherfuckers like they in the fucking war or something. They in the war of fucking animals. But yet you can't fucking fight dogs. I can't. Michael Vick went to jail for 2 fucking years. Like, what was it, 5 years? Motherfucker went to jail for 5 years just for letting his house out to people fighting dogs. And there's motherfuckers out here literally having the time of their life shooting animals and putting that shit on social media, holding their heads up and shit like they fucking gods or something. And this man went to jail for having a dog fight at his house that he wasn't present for when they raided it. But because it was his house, he went to fucking jail. 5 fucking years. 5 fucking years. Like, they literally, Atlanta Braves baseball stadium literally gave away his jerseys for free to anybody that had a dog so they can pick up shit with it. You know what I'm saying? This is why it bothers me. Literally, it was the ultimate fuck you. Like, Virginia Tech act like Virginia Tech football was shit without Michael Vick. Like, they ever won a national championship after fucking Michael Vick. Like, they actually was fucking worth. I'm from Virginia too. Like, they was anything to fucking talk about before Michael Vick. You know what I'm saying? And everybody like shitted on him. Literally opened their asshole up and shitted on him. Literally gave his jersey away and said pick up shit with it. Because he lent his house out for people to fight dogs. I don't agree with that. But I think that if you're going to use that energy towards him, then use that same fucking energy towards people that's actually killing animals. Okay? That's all. That's all. Like I always say, I love anybody that love me. I hope y'all have a beautiful day. This is your world. I'm just in it. And I love to be the voice of it. Everybody hate Mike Club. Peace.